Coming up on First at 4, new legislation is honoring Breonna Taylor nearly 4 years after she was shot and killed. Plus, administrators are one step closer to rebuilding a local elementary school that was destroyed by floodwaters.
Beautiful day today, lots of sunshine and comfortable temperatures. We will look for even warmer temperatures and a lot of dry weather here for the upcoming week.
Dedicated to eastern and southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News First at 4.
Good afternoon, I'm Steve Hensley. First at 4, the Department of Fish and Wildlife along with the Perry County Sheriff's Office received a report earlier this month regarding possible exotic animals at a home in Delphia. Following an investigation, deputies found more than 100 animals in poor condition inside the home. WYMT's Olivia Calfee joins us now with more on this. Olivia?
It was a total of 129 animals found inside the home of Mary Elizabeth Coots. Perry County Sheriff Joe Ingalls says deputies contacted the Kentucky River Regional Animal Shelter for help removing the animals from the home. Shelter President Tony Vaughn says they received permission to house the dogs and cats at Little Leatherwood School due to the overcrowded shelter. He says in less than a week, all but 7 of the animals have been taken by rescues, but the conditions the animals were found in, Vaughn says, was disturbing.
It was filled with feces, I mean, every ounce of it. The animals were in every single room, stacked, some just free-ranging in the house. You don't know about the dynamics. It could have been dangerous because she had everything from Great Danes to Chihuahuas.
Mary Elizabeth Coots was charged with cruelty to animals. Her arraignment is scheduled for April 1st at 9 a.m. Reporting in studio, Olivia Calfee, WYMT Mountain News.
All right, Olivia, thank you. We'll have more about this situation coming up tonight at 6. New legislation would ban no-knock warrants nationwide. Kentucky Congressman Morgan McGarvey, a Democrat, and Senator Rand Paul, a Republican, announced the Justice for Breonna Taylor Act. It's been nearly 4 years since Taylor was killed. Congressman McGarvey says the bill would protect people, law enforcement, and communities.
If we ban this dangerous practice, then we won't have as many terrible outcomes like what we saw here in Louisville.
No-knock warrants are already banned in Kentucky following the death of Breonna Taylor. The Justice Department released a report that found LMPD engaged in a pattern of violating constitutional rights and discrimination against the black community.
Looking at lots of sunshine in the area today and some very nice temperatures. Readings hanging out in the 50s. Here's a look at that sun from Moorhead, I-64, looking so nice. Whitesburg area, 48 degrees and lots of sunshine as well. Not even a cloud in the sky. Here's a look at our hazard camera, and we are looking at clear conditions all across the area. Not even any wispy thin clouds. Perfect day, such a nice day. Let's take a look at current temperatures here across the area. Low and mid 50s underneath all of that sunshine. Perfect looking weather for us. Satellite and radar, well, it's about as boring as some of those cameras, and we like it boring like this. Beautiful start to the week. Just scattered clouds off to the east early this morning. Otherwise, into full sunshine here all across the area. We'll widen out the view, show you some moisture back to the west. It will be several days before this gets to us, but moisture to the south and a system well out to the west could bring in some rain at the end of the week. But you look right here through the central plains, southern plains, it's very quiet, dry, high pressure controlling the weather. So through the night tonight, we'll look for temperatures to fall out of the 50s into the 40s. Tomorrow morning, 30s and 20s for the area. We'll look at the rest of that work week forecast coming up.
All right, Mace, thank you. Administrators with the Perry County School District are closing in on purchasing a new piece of property for the Robinson School building. Robinson Elementary, of course, was destroyed in the July 2022 flood. WYMT's Chandler Wilcox tells us where that property is.
The new Robinson Elementary may soon be built on a property behind me, here right off Highway 80. Administrators say they have had surveys, core drilling, and other requirements completed ahead of purchasing the property. Jody Maggard with Perry County Schools says they are now completing an environmental survey.
Where we're at, we're in the final stages of the approval process to get the checklist from the Kentucky Department of Education, get all the items checked as completed so that we can send off for final approval for them to give us the go-ahead to purchase the property.
Robinson Elementary students have been taking classes at A.B. Combs School while the process is completed. Coming up at 6, we will hear from the Robinson principal and talk about another school that is close to a complete rebuild. In Perry County, Chandler Wilcox, WYMT Mountain News.
Maggard also says they looked at several properties in the area before choosing the property off Highway 80. Tomorrow will be another big primary day for both President Biden and former President Trump. They are both expected to win enough delegates to become their party's presumptive nominees. Both candidates held dueling rallies over the weekend in the battleground state of Georgia. That's the same state where Trump faces criminal charges for alleged election interference.
They're trying to take us out, and it's not going to work.
Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans are trying to take our freedoms away.
Voters in 4 states will head to the polls tomorrow, including Georgia, Washington State, Mississippi, and Hawaii. We'll have more on the race to the White House ahead at 5:30. But coming up here on First at 4, royal regret. Why a recently published family photo is stirring up some controversy.
Beautiful weather again for us today. It looks very nice for tomorrow. The travel weather forecast full of sunshine and high temperatures into the 60s. Full details coming up.